But I feel like because he didn't have access to me for over 20 years, when he finally got the opportunity, he wanted to like show me who's boss.
These women show up like, okay, I did it. I secured the bag. I got the education. Love me. I got my own stuff. I got my own place. Y'all cannot handle a strong woman like me.
Not only did my ex go full-on passport bro so he could shop for his corn preference, he had a kid.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, also smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
I don't want access to your bank account. I want an allowance so I can have my own. I need to be taken care of financially, physically, emotionally, in every single way for me to take care of you as a woman.
And that allowance is $20,000 a month.
Women are better at than men.
Manipulating men.
You said that you would date a guy at McDonald's. Here's the difference. TikTok followers. He had the money, and you worked at McDonald's. He would date you.
You so have never done that in your life. You never will. You will never date a man at McDonald's, no matter how good looking he is. He money grubbing.
All I'm telling you guys is you guys need to wake up.
Okay, you think that men here are trash?
And not all men, maybe most.
Okay.
Just general men are trash.
We're told to kiss women's asses regardless of how they behave. And my thing is, I want guys to treat women accordingly. If she treats you poorly, sure, feel free to treat her poorly back or not give her any of your attention. Of you're doing all this and she's doing nothing, kick her to the curb.
Now, what do you provide? That's what we're asking you.
Everything.
You find everything.
I mean, there's a lot. Like,
We got time. No, we got time today. What do you bring to the table for that gentleman?
My presence and motivation.
Okay. What would he get in return for doing that for you?
My laugh, my smile.
Listen, I bring everything to the table.
I'm special, number one.
A staggering majority of women really don't bring much to men in relationships. Guys are so thirsty to get laid that they'll take whatever they can get.
Honey, I'm the table.
The table! I bring the whole table.
Can you describe what this table is then?
No, I honestly don't have a good argument for this one. Let me just...
My energy, I'm very, different.
You guys are so willing to date and take women seriously that don't do for you, bro. Just have some ass and some lip fillers. What do you bring to a guy like that?
Me. Like, I don't like that whole, prove yourself.
Yeah,
have a criteria to a man. It's like, is this a job interview?
Delusional.
What do I offer to my boyfriend? My wisdom as a 31-year-old.
Very few men actually put women's feet to the fire and make them earn it. Women want traditional men without being traditional women.
And I think that's crazy because half of those women are bringing to the table.
Yeah, man. What else do I say? I have nothing to say to that except for what are you to do, right? And now this is not 100% of the women in the West, but it's a large majority. That's the problem. That's why I got a little ticked in the last video when the woman is saying or talking about everything going on. All right, the problem is we need to fix these things going on back in the West. You can't fix it when there's a lot of women with this mindset, right? It's most women. If it was around 10 to 15% of women, that wouldn't be a problem then. It's like, okay, all the women are getting good guys, all the good guys, let them go with the guys that are pookies and rays, right? That's not happening though. Most of these women think like this. As you can see here, every woman that goes to that show, every woman that goes to every show, most women, that's how most of the US is. What it is, it's a mentality. Most women think they deserve, because back in the day, women were getting it. No questions asked. And the reason why it will stay that way for a while, because of simps. There are so many simps that make a certain amount of money. That's why women feel they deserve, that go under the radar, that you would never know are tricking and spending the money they're spending. And what it does, it corrupts the mindset of most Western women. They feel they deserve it.
I literally just hopped out of a moving car because I was on the date from hell. Okay, like when I tell you I didn't even wait for this man to pull over, he was over an hour late for our date. Over an hour late to our date. I should have known then to just cancel this because you're not respecting my time. However, I overlooked it because I'm like, oh my God, I've known this person since high school, and he's communicating with me, letting me know like, hey, I'm going to be, this amount of minutes late. Like, he's calling me, texting me, letting me know what's up because there's traffic. We live here in LA. Happens, he's coming off work, whatever. So I was cool with it. I was like, all right, cool, you're being communicative, like I'll still continue the date. He comes to pick me up over an hour late, and when I get in the car, we hug. Hey, nice to see you, haven't seen you in a while, like, good to see you, right? And then I let him know, like, hey, like, you're an hour late, like next time, like, please don't show up so late because like I won't like go on a date. Like, I was being firm, I wasn't being a bitch. I wasn't being condescending. I wasn't yelling. I wasn't being aggressive. None of that. I was just letting him know, like, hey, I'm a very punctual person. My time is valuable to me. And if you're going to tell me you're going to be here at 6 o'clock, don't show up past 6. Okay, don't show up at especially 7 o'clock an hour later. And do you know that this man turned his car around? It's like, I'm taking you back home. Like, who do you think you are telling me that I can't be late picking you up to a date? I drove 30 minutes to pick you up and I paid for these tickets and blah, 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 blah. And who do you think you are?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Who the do I think I am, sir? Like, this is why they warn you, don't ever date the person that has chased you for a long time, that has wanted you for a long time, because they're usually crazy. I jumped out of a halfway moving car tonight because I could not get away from this man fast enough. And I left his door wide open and he like busts in the middle of the street and like peels off. What the is wrong with you, men? Are you seriously mad because someone told you don't be an hour late to picking them up? The woman that you've been chasing for over 20 years finally gives you the time of day. I feel like this is one of those moments where he had it in his mind the whole time to play in my face because he wanted to get back at me from 20 years ago or something. Now, mind you, this is not an ex. I've never done anything to this man. I've never slept with him, never kissed him, never like curved him in any type of way, never played with this man's emotions. But I feel like because he didn't have access to me for over 20 years, when he finally got the opportunity, he wanted to like show me who's boss. Okay.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, that's one of those cases, man, where the guy felt he painted a picture of her in his mind, for years. And how he painted her, he lifted her above his head like this, right? And he's been holding her there for so many years. So what happened was that man worked on himself. He probably became the man, right? Maybe a boss at his job. He did everything he could do. Then he felt he was good enough, right, to talk to that woman. Why did that happen? He's dead wrong. He's wrong for that. I'm not okaying what he did. He was dead wrong. But that happens because guys keep putting women up on the pedestal, and you can't do that. You have to bring these women back down to the streets where they belong. And I don't know this woman, but most likely a lot of women belong to the streets, and he was in his feelings because he held up on a pedestal. And yeah, man, don't follow that guy, because things like that will happen. You'll be out here giving women attitude, and there's really no need to, right? If you're a guy that can't leave the West and go date outside, I say, and that comes across where girls said, you know, these guys listen to podcasts, right? Don't listen to certain things that are going to lead you a certain way, because you can't look at every woman out there. You can look at most, but not every woman. Like, because some of you guys can't leave, so you can't have that attitude like, oh, well, you know, all these women are trash. Because take the time. Because I'll tell you this though, I wouldn't take the time. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't take the time. But if you have no choice, be wise about it. Don't be out there holding women in the air like this, because you're gonna get tired. That's why he reacted the way he did. Let me go on to the next one. All right, now this one here, I'm showing this video here because this is extremely important. It says bad friends when you're about to ruin your life versus good friends. And everybody needs that person that will do exactly this.
Where you going? Keep your house. What y'all finna do? The only thing you can't do at 2 a.m. in the morning? I'm already knowing. All right, boy, send me a video. Got you. All right, I'm out. Where you finna go? Keep your house. You still in that cheating shit? I mean, every now and then, why? You married no more, boy. It's not a girlfriend no more. It's a wife. You get caught cheating, you gonna pay the price. She gonna take half. I'm just saying. Half? That divorce gonna hit you, my boy. But all right, I'ma see it. Yo, you need me to call you Uber?
Nah, bro, I'm straight. Trust.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, boy, I'ma see. Call me when you get home.
All right.
Bro, give me my keys. I'm good. What you doing? No, you're not, bro. You either go inside and take a nap or I'll call you Uber, but you're not getting these back anytime soon.
Bro, I'm good.
No, you're not, bro. And then if I get a call saying you crashed and lost your life, then what? It's gonna be my fault, because I let your stupid ass drive. Get in the car. Get in the house, man. No more, man. Get in the house. What happened in your eye?
Oh, Dino swung on me.
Where you at?
Right there.
Man, what we waiting on? Come on. Go. What happened in your eye?
Oh, Dino swung on me.
What the hell are you doing? You ever thought about swinging back? You don't need this, man. Go use your hands. It's life in prison. That's not of emotion. Use your goddamn brain, man. Don't swing back. Don't swing back.
Yeah. Like number 2 and number 3 was extremely important, because number 2 as well, because that guy will drive and end up in jail too. He can drive. If you drive drunk and hit somebody, no matter what state, you kill him, you're going to jail. You driving drunk and you hit somebody, you still going to jail, right? Reckless endangerment and all kinds of other charges. But the last one too hit home because, like, you know how many guys get punched in the face and scared to go fight? It's just a punch in the face. You get punched in the face, you gotta turn into an animal. And right then and there, all gloves are off. But to go grab a gun and want to shoot somebody, it happens though. It happens, but still, you gotta fight those urges, and you need someone around you that won't okay you going to do that. Let me go on to the next video.
These women show up like, okay, I did it. I secured the bag. I got the education. Love me. And then all the masculine men are like this. Cool story, bro. Now, here is when we got to hear about, why am I single? I got my own stuff. I got my own place. Y'all cannot handle a strong woman like me. I'm beautiful. I'm in shape. I got my bag. Why am I still single? What's wrong with y'all? You talking all that junk about your money and this and the third. And he over here cheating with a broke chick. Because she pays attention to him and cares for him and nurtures.
Yeah, you know what happens with all this stuff, right? It happens to women because that's what they told you to. Especially women from the community. But all women are doing this. But one thing I seen yesterday, Paris showed it yesterday. She showed woman. Well, she didn't show it. Somebody showed it, and it was showing as she was saying what she was saying, how women from the community won't do this, but women from every other nationality, especially white women, they're getting married as soon as they get out of college. By year 3, year 4, they're looking for that man. So they're getting out of college, they're getting a degree, they're getting the job they want, and then they're getting a husband. So right away, their life has started, right? Because they seen that. Who did they learn that from? Think about it. They learned it from their parents. They probably have a mother telling them, you're in year 3 because they did it. And you're a husband now. This is how you go about it. Yep. They're telling them, we get in the community. Oh, hey, baby, no, just work. Just get your degree and get that job, and that's it, right? Because that's all they know. Because no one has ever had a degree, right? And a family, stuff like that. So these women are getting it now. So the difference is their mother had a degree, so their mother can tell them the whole playbook night and day, right? And it will never get better until women learn things like this, right? So for those same women getting your degrees out there, work on finding your man. By year 3, year 4, stop playing the streets. Don't listen to your granny. I say black women out there need to look at what white women are doing and say, yeah, we need to follow that. And the ones that are around them, right? The ones that are privileged to be around them are following the same thing. I'm not going to say all, because you have some that have money and they're getting with the white guy.
And nurtures him and is available to him. Now, before you know it, you in a relationship with your career and your man in a relationship with a woman with way less than you. Having your money together, having your education together is charged off to the game as you just simply being an adult.
Facts.
It's an aspect of yourself that you get no credit for.
It will continue happening though, because they don't have someone from their past, maybe a mother, auntie, grandmother, to tell them the playbook and what to do.
Did your ex go all in with their rebound relationship? I am talking all the F in.
Not only did my ex go full on passport bro so he could shop.
Here we go again.
For his corn preference, he had a kid with the girl he found after spending 3 years telling me he'd have a vasectomy if he could afford one because he never wanted kids and he wanted his family line to die with him.
Damn. Another passport bro. She said his corn preference. man, this is sad for her, right? And she's smiling about it. Good on you for having such a light heart about it. I know you want to rip this man's head off, but that's what's happening. For years and years and years, he's around you. I don't think that you were that bad of a wife. You probably were disagreeable, which led him to go astray, right? Because if you were all the way with him, he would stay. But still, you weren't in this. You don't look sexy at all. You have to keep it sexy. You have that look like you never knew how to be sexy, right? Like you never would have thought when he comes home to just and give him that neck. You look like you never gave your man a neck the way he wanted it. Because usually guys, they're in a marriage, they're having kids by mistake. It's like he avoided having kids with you. That's weird. And then as soon as he leaves, he has children with the woman that you said it was his corn preference. That's exactly why he had children with her. Because that was his preference. She was sexy. She was what he was looking for. Man, I feel bad for her though, because it's like, woo, that's what's happening. Women that are uncooperative, guys are leaving them and saying, you know, I'm going to go over here to the Philippines, or I'm going to go to Thailand, or I'm going to go to Colombia, I'm going to go to Brazil, I'm going to go somewhere, Africa, and find that woman that not only is aesthetic and pleasing to the eye, but pleasing to the heart and pleasing to the soul. And why are men doing that? Because we all realize this is the way.
Passport, bro. Passport. No.
It's definitely more to life than dealing with you.
Oh, absolutely.